My name is Doug Alexander, and I'm the Director of Engineering for Ippolito Fruit Produce. I'll talk to you a little bit about our packaging and our new facility built in Burlington, Ontario. So Ippolito Fruit Produce is a 70-year-old family-owned business. The Burlington facilities consist of 3 facilities, 2 processing and 1 warehouse and distribution. We operate typically 7 days a week, 24 hours a day.
My name is Derek Wood, and I work for Abbey Packaging Equipment in Burlington, Ontario. This is a Kia CX400 vertical overfill and seal. This was purchased for reducing waste and reducing rejects in bags by using an ultrasonic sealing system instead of heat seal. One of the things that Markem-Imaje allowed us to do was switch out the encoder on this system to match the same brand X40 that they had on other pieces of equipment, as well as it has seamless integration with the bagger interface, so the operator can change date codes and check the remaining quantities of ribbon without having to go to the back of the machine.
The in-feed vibratory feeder is supplied by Abbey Packaging as a Urtasun vibratory feeder. It separates the product out into individual leaves, and they go down through the optical sorter where it can accurately grade each individual leaf. The scales operate to weigh the product, and the filler compresses it, takes the elasticity out of the leafy greens and gets it to fit in here so we can seal it off. Those are both supplied through Abbey Packaging here in Burlington, so our local support for a large portion of the line is within 10 minutes of this facility.
That elevator process allows us to maintain a steady state flow, and part of the design features integrating all the packaging with the processing continuously allows us to have a steady state continuous batch process from the Jantz elevators that are unique through our Urtasun vibratory feeder, where we can get individual leaf separation at about 1,500 pounds an hour. The Raytech optical sorter works on a conveyor belt at 1 meter per second. There's 2 camera systems up top that emit energy down and look at the product with the camera system at a high speed, and there's infrared emitters on the bottom that can differentiate chlorophyll.
So here you can see some of the typical defects that we would get with the Raytech optical sorting system, the spray. Roots and rotten leaves, foreign objects, as well as brown spots or items that lack chlorophyll. These are all rejected using the Raytech optical sorting system. So here we can see an image collected from the system. These are the spinach leaves, and here it's identifying some brown spots on the leaf itself, and it's rejecting it over here at the reject station, where 256 individual air blasts blow the product down out of the path to reduce the amount of good product that's rejected with the defects.
Jantz Manufacturing constructed unique elevating equipment to feed up on a platform, and our integrated conveying systems to give us a product buffer that's maintained to minimize the amount of holding capacity.
We selected the multi-pond combination weigher. It's a 20-head weigher because it's fully automated for leafy greens, and we got about 2% weight accuracy. Integrated that with a multi-pond leafy greens filler, which is a customized horizontal and vertical compression unit that fills the tubs. This is the first of its kind. Integrating a combination weigher and a tray sealer is a difficult practice. It gave us the opportunity to customize and design this tub filler system, taking advantage of the lateral width and allowing more compression of the product into the tubs to automate it and take the elasticity out of the leafy greens in order to allow us to have automated tray sealing.
So working with multi-vac on tray sealing application here, now we've had good luck getting a very challenging film onto the tray seal reliably at a very high rate of speed. We don't overfill, we fill accurately, and we can place the product into the tub, take its elasticity out, and get it so that we can automatically put this resealable film on it using the multi-vac T850 tray sealers. One of the largest innovations we've had in the last couple of years is this resealable film, which has allowed us to get a nice hermetically sealed airtight lid on it, but with the consumer ease of just a pull-tear tab, then you can easily reseal it because it still has an adhesive on here put it back in your fridge. Once the tray is sealed, it feeds on into our Barry Wehmuller labeler, where we have top and bottom labeler, as well as a Markem-Imaje encoder that would encode the top and bottom of the tray, and that feeds on through an Enritsu metal detector check weigher combination. We're very pleased with the support we get from Abbey Packaging on a regular basis in calibrating and optimizing our detection limits on our metal detector. Once the case is hand-packed into the master case provided by Atlantic Packaging, the case is then pushed through a Markem-Imaje case encoder, where we put on the best before, the product code, pack size, and country of origin. One of the strengths that Ippolito has is it's a collaborative business environment. Abbey Packaging integrated the entire process. They worked with our processing manufacturing, they worked with our engineering company, they worked with our construction company, and they worked with Multivac, Raytech, and Urtasun, and Multipond on connecting the whole system so the continuous process is electronically linked. If there's any problems, there's a continuous process, it stops.